I remember the day and how excited I was when Sarah told me she was pregnant with our first daughter.
When we were pregnant with Sophia, I was finishing up my season of dance. I had danced since I was 3, and I couldn't wait to share that with her.
We went in for the routine ultrasound to find out the gender, and I remember leaving the doctor's appointment, not saying anything to Sarah, but knowing there just something wasn't right.
The OB said, "This isn't my specialty, but I'm seeing something that's not right with the heart. We want you to go see a cardiologist. We want you to see a specialist."
We met with the cardiologist. He let us know there was 3 major defects. The biggest thing he was worried about with Sophia's heart was the interrupted aortic arch.
At that point, everything became about her heart and less about the regular aspect of pregnancy. We weren't going to be able to see her right away. It wasn't what you kind of know as a normal birth. You know, you're not going to deliver a baby and they're going to put her on your chest.
The day she was born, Sarah was able to hold her for a very short time. At that point, I let Sarah have her time.
At 1 month, Tim came into the room, and I had known, and so we were waiting to kind of surprise him, and the nurse said, "You get to hold her."
I remember it was a Friday afternoon, I received a call from Sarah. She said, "Come down to the hospital as soon as you can. We have a surprise for you." And I remember I walked into the room. The nurse came in not long after, and I got to hold her for the first time.
And it was this big parade of, you hold this tube, you hold this pillow, you hold, underneath and underneath. And it was the happiest I'd ever seen him.
I'd probably still be sitting there today. We found out on a Monday that she was having surgery on Wednesday. It was almost a relief, just because we had sat and waited for 35, 37 days for this to happen.
I remember going in the elevators and going down to a whole new section of the hospital that we'd never been in. We got to the corner of the OR. Okay, this is it. This is where you have to let us take her.
We knew that her heart surgery was the big obstacle that we had to face. It was scary, but at the same time, it was a relief for us to know she was going to be better.
Part of me, the coward in me, wanted to just walk away and just say, I'm not ready to deal with this. I remember leaning down and kissing her and looking at him and holding his hand and just saying, we'll see you soon. The surgeon said to us, sewing her heart, just repairing her heart was like sewing wet tissue paper with a needle. Her heart just fell apart.
After the surgery was over, they prepared her and brought her back up to us to be able to spend some time with her. The family had all come and we got to actually hold her and feel her without everything on her. The day we buried her was her due date. The day she was actually supposed to be joining us was the day that forever she was leaving us. No parent should have to, outlive their child, and I think for me, being able to make a difference and work for the Heart Association and raise funds to hopefully keep anyone else from having to do this is my way of letting her outlive me. Heart disease is the #1 killer of all Americans. 1 out of every 100 babies is born with congenital heart defects. If we don't continue to fund this invaluable research, many of these babies, like our Sophia, won't live to see their first birthday. Your contributions will help save lives. Research matters. Funding matters. Your generosity matters. It mattered for us. It mattered for Sophia. And we thank you for your support.